found funny, the first one, was the fact that like you didn't like introduce us like individually. Like you was like, oh yeah, it's the Born Witness podcast, and then there was no like I'm Cam and Mo. So like when you pivoted to me, I was just like,
is there a proper way to introduce?
yeah, hi, I'm Cam.
Yeah. I didn't want no awkward vibration.
I know. But I just noticed it after, but that was like the one like kind of like what do we do moment or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? But not how was was it been like warm in Connecticut this week? And
Yeah, we're getting there. Like today was nice. It's probably 60s, I say. Nice and sunny though. But that's some decent weather if you
had man, it's been 80
for real
today and yesterday.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's been nice. So just like walking around town and shit like that, it's just like everybody's out just walking around, like just like because I'm like near college campus. So the spots are like there's a bunch of people laying out on like in the park grass, like it's a beach.
Yeah,
like they enjoying this like weather while we got it. It's also supposed to drop down to like 47 later. You know what I'm saying? You got everyone like all of a sudden all the loud cars make a comeback.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? All the cars that just like make mad dumb noise for no reason.
Nice noise, like
make a comeback. Yeah, like your car.
Yeah,
I saw you've been posting some stuff though with your car, right?
Today I was in New Canaan, so that's like close to Greenwich and like New York type area. It's a crazy car show. Bugattis, Lambos, Porsches. Oh my God. It humbled the hell out of me, first off.
I bet it did.
Second off, yeah, they were
which
saying,
is wild because your car's nice too. Your car's nice as hell too, though.
I must say though, my car held its own. I had it parked up and people were going to it, taking pictures, all types of stuff. So it was pretty cool. Crazy. By the way, y'all can follow me on Instagram. My car page, fk8.mo. I'll try to put it in there if I can.
Yo, real shit though. I did not know how to pronounce that. Like, I didn't know if it was FK8 Mo or if it was like the FK8 was supposed to like sound like something.
Oh no!
Like how the artist Black is like spelled 6 Black, but it's pronounced Black. I know for something like that.
Literally FK8. It's like the body style, like
got you. But like speaking of car shows, you see Rick Ross bought a tank.
No, I didn't see that.
Dog, he's like flexing. It was like yesterday. But he bought a whole camouflage tank because he's having this big old car show.
Really, I saw him going back and forth with DJ.
Yeah,
I didn't see the tank though.
Like, I don't think I've seen a more unnecessary rich guy purchase because you can't use it. Like, there's no way they're gonna let you walk around with a fully armored up, ammoed out tank.
Right. It's like kind of excessive.
It's OD. Like, my thing is, I'm rich, I'm getting a personal chef and one of them robot like in Vegas they have like these like robot bartender things where like you place an order and the robot like makes it in front of you and stuff.
But
100% would get one of those.
And I'm basic. Just give me like an indoor basketball court like Drake's, and I'm good. I'm good. Some speakers built in, and I'm good. That's all.
I definitely would have that too, but that's the obvious that I'm getting at. So it's like I gotta get some like something to flex. A robot bartender for everyone to come in and go, let me get Jack and Coke, whatever, and like the robot just does it in front of you. Yeah, definitely doing that.
All right, that's something to note.
Yeah. Speaking of people doing unnecessary stuff, well, first off, welcome back to the Born Witness Podcast, episode 2, everybody. Thank you for everyone showing love, support, subscribing. Whether it's Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your content, speaking of people doing unnecessary stuff, LeBron was out here tweeting the other day, I vow to never miss the playoffs again. Like, man, he makes it so hard sometimes. Like, shut up. Like, no, like, shut up. Like, don't get me wrong. I understand the urge to not want to miss the playoffs. When I get as a competitor, it is eating at him. But like, dude, you can't not be in the spotlight for 2 seconds. Like, yes.
Listen,
it's not going to be your last time.
I'm with you on that one, Brian. Just shut up, bro. Like you didn't try the second half of the season. You did not try. You
tried for that scoring title.
Yeah, tried.
That's about the only thing you tried for. Yeah,
sat down, didn't do nothing. Was sitting up with AD all.
And it was such a like, hey guys, don't forget about me while Giannis is doing this thing out there, and like it's just like dog.
I don't know. He's attention seeking.
It's so funny because it's like for someone who's like never been in no trouble, right? in most people's eyes, never done anything wrong other than the whole like decision thing. To just be so just like cringy sometimes.
Right.
And it's just like, I promise you, you can just live your life in private. You don't have to be all out there for everyone to see.
That's the hip hop historian. Let's not forget. Ron is a hip hop historian.
Yo, the fact that this dude like constantly doesn't know the lyrics. Like I really think he does it on purpose, because there's no way that you're that like, I get you're rich, top 2 greatest basketball players of all time. You're fully like, confident in who you are as a person. Even with all that, there's no way you're doing all that when you don't know the song lyrics. Like you could just nod your head.
That dude is crazy.
Just not knowing what the hell he said.
That dude is crazy.
The most unnecessary superstar.
Right.
I think. But then again, I guess being spotlight since like what, 16?
Yeah.
Given this is like the worst thing he does to be cringy.
Yeah, he didn't even really get a chance to kind of grow up with it, I guess.
Yeah.
Goofy stuff. And
yeah.
So I'll give him that break.
Yeah. Not speaking of, kind of off topic, but you see they just announced Ben Simmons ain't playing.
Yeah, I did see
like
that.
They said he was. Like, bro, just shut him down, man. Like, he has no intent in playing this year. He never did. Like, why go through this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I practiced yesterday. Now my back is sore. Like, bro, no, y'all about to get swept and you want no parts of it. That's what it is.
Exactly. It's just like, another narrative in his narrative.
But it's just like let it go. Like, it's just like, bro, you that soft? Like, your team's about to get eliminated. Like, y'all about to be, like, granted, 3-0, you're not coming back anyway. But like, y'all about to be done. And you're not even, there's no pressure.
Right.
You could be horrible. It doesn't matter, because even if you're even if you're LeBron or Michael Jordan, people still don't think you're gonna come back and win, because like no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit before.
My thing is, like, what did he actually think he was going to do? Like, and another thing is, what was the difference between game 3 and 4? Like, why was he so?
That's the thing. There was no difference between that. Just how, like, so if he couldn't, like, my back hurts. Yo, just play.
Right.
Like, you're not gonna be 100%, but like, look at your team. Mm-hmm. They sorry.
So what do you think about Steve Nash? He's getting the clip, or does he deserve, barring I must say the Nets had a tough season. They had a tough season, from injuries, to roster changes to, they had a tough season.
They did. And like, and it's not all Steve Nash's fault, but what is he doing?
Yeah.
Like, is he actually helping anything? Like, when's the last time you seen someone go, oh wow, that's a great call by Steve Nash?
Right.
Like, it's, like, I know Kyrie said earlier, we don't need a coach. And I think Steve Nash took that a little bit too seriously and decided, I'm not going to actually coach. Because, like, he's not, like, you don't, like do something.
Yeah.
Like, like, it's, and my thing is, like, I get all the turmoil they've had this season. But, like, with a team that's had, Kyrie, KD, James for whenever they had him or whatever, it's like, you think they do more? Like, I'm not blaming them for losing this series to the Celtics. I think, they shouldn't have been in position to begin with. Even with all the injuries, they always had at least one person playing. And for the most part, they had 2 people playing, right? Like, they shouldn't have been in position to begin with. And part of that is, like, Steve Nash getting James Harden to, like, actually play basketball.
Right.
But it turns out James Harden might not have been faking, because he's been looking a little sorry as well. But that is a different topic.
Man, sorry. Whew, more than sorry.
But, man, I don't know, man. The whole Brick Ross thing is the funniest nickname for a player I think I've ever seen in my life. Like,
we gotta ask Skip Bayless, because he's the nickname god, apparently.
Bro, Drip Bayless, man. Anytime I see him in his little, I can't lose in these shoes. He be posting about the Jordans, like, dude, like, anything that's crazy is, like, I don't think Skip is like that big of a Michael Jordan stan. I think he just hates LeBron that much.
No, what's crazy is that the stan he wants us to believe he does all this, and he wasn't even in the Last Dance documentary.
because he's not a Michael Jordan stan.
At all. He
just that
didn't
much
get one clip in
anti-LeBron.
there, not one clip.
Bro, it's crazy. It's also like this. I think a lot of these like personalities are funny to me because you even see people like Nick Wright and people who are just like so biased towards or against people. Like Nick Wright is hilarious, right? So I liked him when he first started because I was a Cavs fan. LeBron was on the Cavs, so like I liked him big up in the Cavs all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then it got to a point where like when Kyrie left, and all of a sudden Kyrie leaves, and now Kyrie was just like a bum in Nick Wright's eyes. Right. Like anybody that can be perceived as better than LeBron or more popular than LeBron, whatever, he's anti them. So he's anti KD now, anti LeBron, or not LeBron, Kyrie, anti Steph. Like he's anti everyone that could be a competition for LeBron. It's like, dude, like it cannot be that serious for you.
I know, right?
Like at all.
Like, they take it real serious,
bro. But I'm a big Shaq fan. I'm a big Kyrie fan. Those are my two favorite players. But like, I'm not sitting here like to hell with Chris Paul and just throwing sub shots at Chris Paul on Twitter as if he's gonna see it anyway, just because I want people to believe Kyrie's better than him. Like,
right?
It's not like it. Man, those people are crazy. But I get it though. It's for views and clickbait. Maybe I should be a good crazy fan of somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. We're gonna pick people. You're gonna like someone, I'm gonna like the other person, and we're just gonna like just yell and clash. And clickbait. We're gonna get all the subscribers.
Yeah, of course. That's what we gotta do.
Yeah.
But speaking of Kyrie, so if we didn't see already, Kyrie versus the Celtics fans. A bunch of obscene gestures and curse words and all that. How do you feel about that?
Well, I feel it went a lot better when he was dropping 39 and not 16. So I thought you could do that when you're dropping those buckets. But I mean, people are like mad. Some people are like, oh, Kyrie, why are you doing this? Yada yada. And my thing is like, look, if they're gonna talk shit, especially like with the narrative that Boston fans have, right? Like, and people in Boston in general and whatnot. I feel like, I'm not mad at it. And my thing is like, to all the people mad, like, stop being a dork. Like, it's entertainment. Like, are you telling me it's not entertaining?
It was pretty.
To see Kyrie like flipping people off and whatever. Like, it's entertaining. Like, is it the most professional thing? No. Was it needed? No. But did I enjoy watching it? Yeah. Kind of like did Pat Bev need to run around crying? No. But I sure as hell enjoyed watching it.
I must say, man, I'm with Kyrie on that because y'all not about to sit there first, second row. You can hear everything. And I know in Boston, especially, so anybody in Massachusetts watching this, I know how y'all get down. I'm telling y'all, I know how y'all get down. And I've been there and I heard some of this stuff. So I'm with Kyrie on that. Y'all about to talk to me crazy. I'm going to talk to you crazy right back.
And the thing is, like, he also, and when he was talking about it, he wasn't crying about them saying stuff. All he said was, I'm going to return the energy.
Yeah.
He wasn't telling them to stop. He wasn't saying, someone protect me. He just said, okay, y'all want to, say F you, I can say it back to you too.
Yeah.
That's it. And it's like entertainment. I just want to when people became such like dorks. Like, yo, like shit, like have fun. Watch just the same people who say, like, oh, taunting in NFL is a great rule. It's just like, yo, who bullies you?
Terrible.
Like, chill out. Like, it's fun to watch. You can't tell me Tariq Hill running past someone doing this.
It's the best part.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because your favorite athlete, whoever that may be to those people out there, is, a lame, your favorite athlete is Peyton Manning. Cool. Maybe Peyton Manning can't showboat because he doesn't know how to. Not everyone else's fault. Like, it's not a big deal. Yeah. But speaking of fans and going crazy, the Yankee fans, the other day were throwing trash at, like, I think it's the Cleveland Guardians now, right? Yeah, because they got a new team.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why. Yeah, okay.
But I saw that, and like for a second, because I follow baseball, but like I don't really care about it that much. So it's like I was like, who the hell are the Guardians? Like they playing like a AAA team? Who the hell are the Guardians? Found out it was the Indians. Well, used to be Indians, whatever. And they were throwing trash and all the other stuff. It's like they won too. So I don't know what happened with that, and like. But that was like, obviously that was too far.
To me, that's way too far. That's like trash is wild. To get trash thrown at you as a human being, that's wild. Like,
you got the point where like Aaron Judge and some other players on the Yankees had to come out to like, I think it was right field. I think it was.
Yeah.
And they had to come out and tell the fans to like chill out and like stop throwing the trash and whatnot. It's
not
just
even cool. at all.
No, and now you're getting banned for life. For what? To throw a empty water bottle at a player?
I should look mad disrespectful.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna get banned for life, dude, like at least like not do not encourage it. No one listening to me out there. But my thing is, if you're gonna do something, you might as well do it.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna get banned for life, I'm throwing a full bottle of beer at your head. Like, if I'm already not coming back, like, why am I like? I'm not getting banned for an empty like little plastic bottle of water.
Yo, please tell me you saw that fan that ran out at the Timberwolves game yesterday.
Yo, but that's like the third. That's like the third one at the
Timberwolves
game.
I was watching it like at that very moment, and I couldn't believe my eyes because usually they cut away. And because it happened so quick.
I didn't see that like in person, or in real time, but I saw the video of it. There was a person, some lady tried to chain herself to the hoop and whatnot. And there was another one, the glue lady, who like tried to glue herself to the court. And like,
listen, y'all gotta cut it out, man. Cut it out.
But they're doing it for, there's a specific protest that they're doing it for. I don't remember. So if you do know, go ahead, write in the comments or something, let us know. Yeah. But and it's specific they're protesting. But my thing is like, dude, like, it's actually kind of funny. I'm not about to laugh.
Nah, that the one yesterday was pretty crazy because literally out of nowhere, and like I said, they didn't cut the camera because they weren't expecting it.
Yeah,
she got rocked too. The security definitely.
Bro, that's what happened. I mean, that's people's safety. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they have to.
Oh, and they were playing the game while it was happening. Like,
that's grounds for getting rocked, dog. You can't be running out doing that.
Shout out to that security guard for real, though.
So, have you ever seen like wild fan stuff like firsthand? Like, you're in the stands.
Let me tell y'all a story, man. Listen, true story. I was there when Tyreek Hill got the beer thrown at him. I was there.
What?
Swear to, I was there. Me, who's I with? KB, Austin. Shout out y'all, man. I was there and I saw it firsthand. I was on the whole other side of the field though, and I saw it and I was like, "Yo, no way that really just happened!" Like, cause it was pretty far. Then I seen it on TV and I was like, "Yo, that really happened!" Like,
bro, that's unreal.
Insane. Like, that was crazy.
I don't have any stories of what I've seen other people do. I mean, I've seen like fights in the stands and stuff like that, but like some of the players know. However, we got kicked out of a Cavs game one time.
Really?
Yeah, and we had good seats.
Great, tell me,
man. All right, so my younger brother Jared, shout out to him, Louboutin Don. Follow him on YouTube and all the socials and whatnot. You know what I mean, doing this thing. But so we're at a Cavs game, me, him, and my father, and someone from my dad's job like hooked us up. So we had like good seats like behind like the basket, right? Like, put this way, Khloe Kardashian, who's married to Tristan at the time, or still is. I don't know, don't care either. Anyway, she was like behind us, right? So that's the level of quality seats we had. And we're chilling, watching the game, whatever. And next thing, these security dudes come up, "Hey, y'all gotta go." I'm like, "Yo, for what?" Mind you, like, I'm a Cavs fan, right? And it's like playoff game. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let like, so they're talking to my dad. I was like, all right, I'm gonna let my dad handle that. I'm gonna sit here and watch this game. And apparently, dog, my brother, he won't care what tell. Yeah, he tweeted us as a joke, right? However many retweets, and I'll storm the court.
Really?
Yeah, he did that as a joke. Like, it wasn't none.
How'd they catch serious. That?
I don't know. I do not know. But like, apparently they went, they saw the tweet. Maybe he posted, I don't even know if he posted a picture or not, but he might have like posted a picture. But I don't even think he did. I think they just saw they saw the tweet, saw his name, and did some kind of like, high next level shit level, like investigating. Found out exactly, and they found exactly where he was. That's man.
Crazy.
Bro, I was so sick. Because my thing is, I was debating like, yo, how about y'all two leave? I'm gonna stay here watching y'all.
I'll meet y'all at the car.
Yeah, but it was like fourth quarter anyway.
Yeah.
Game was like, we were gonna win the game. So I was like, we're playing the Celtics. So I was like, all right, I'll leave, man. But,
that's insane. Okay, Jared.
That was
okay. Okay, I see you, dog.
That was like wow. Cause I just don't get how they found us like that. Like,
yeah, that's pretty sick.
But they're kicking people out for just like, so yeah, anyone out here, don't be tweeting about doing that either.
Just
They will
stop, man.
find you and kick
Just
you
watch the
out,
game.
bro.
Watch the
Yeah,
game.
just chill, have
Get
fun,
home
man.
safe, man.
Man, but yeah, that was probably like the wildest thing that I personally was involved in at like one of the games. Outside of like seeing like college kids do dumb stuff at games too, but that doesn't really like count. It's just them being drunken idiots or whatever.
All right.
But yeah, what were we talking about?
Man,
The
all
fans,
the fans and the Yankees
fan interactions. Yeah. But it's kind of similar thing with like Russ too, and Russell getting into with fans too.
Yeah,
Like, I think Russ nowadays is kind of soft. The whole like they call my son Westbrook.
yeah,
like,
come on,
bro, relax. Like, first off, and their dad's name is like, Johnson. Just a regular Johnson, because your dad is a regular accountant who makes money. So it's like, make fun of me all you want. Like, my dad's one of like, greatest basketball players of all time.
Right.
So long story short, Russ, your kid will be all right. He's tough.
I don't think any of the fans truly really care outside of the game anyways. Like, they're just doing it at the game to be.
Yeah. Anyone who is harassing his kid is just hating that like his dad is Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, of course.
Like, because like you imagine, like, look at Jose Calderon. I bet his kids get like credit in school for being his son. And he's Jose Calderon.
Right.
So it's like, you think like the kids aren't all up on Russ's kid trying to be like friends with him?
Of course.
Like, so
Jose.
You never cried in your whole career. Don't start crying now.
I know. It's just that man was frustrated, man. That man was frustrated.
Hey, man, I'd be mad too if there was a whole 3-minute highlight reel of me shooting upside the backboard. I'd be defensive as shit too.
Honestly, though, like, whose fault is it? Like, just play better. Like,
I think it could be a lot of people's fault because, like, like, it isn't just on him, but like, you missing your shots.
Right.
I don't know how much you blame Vogel for that. Like, again, there was a lot of time when LeBron and AD weren't playing.
Exactly.
What was the excuse for that? You've been on bad teams before and willed them to something. So,
gonna handle the spotlight, I don't think.
Nah. It's also funny because I feel like almost like the opposite of Russ. Like, Chris Paul is someone who like because Russ goes places and like they never like they're both players who like have not achieved like what they want, which is the championship. But like Chris Paul is someone who even in like, how old is he now? 36?
Yeah,
something like that. Just making like the making people like the fact that the Suns lost Devin Booker and they're like, cool.
Yeah.
Grant, who they playing? They're playing who are they playing?
Who, Phoenix?
Yeah, Phoenix.
Phoenix is playing the Pelicans.
Yeah, sorry, Pelicans. With Zion. Big man Zion. Let me stop. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice to Zion. I do think he can stand and like lay up the gumbo for a little bit, but
of course. That dude is looking pretty hefty, man.
Yeah. So a debate I saw on Twitter, who do you think is more valuable, like Chris Paul or Devin Booker to that team?
I believe Chris Paul is more valuable, and I'm gonna put it this way: yeah, Devin Booker. I always thought this: Devin Booker is a scorer, right? I think most people can pick up a scoring load as opposed to most people being a floor general. I think you need a floor general on the court. The most important thing is the point guard. I don't care what anybody tells me.
Yeah.
You got a guy turning the ball over, can't run the plays right. I think Chris Paul brings more value because you saw DeAndre Ayton step his shit up. He stepped his shit up. Like, he kind of covered for Devin Booker. Devin Booker going to go out and get you 25, 30, but like, what else does he kind of bring to that 25, 30, Like,
yeah.
I don't want to say empty. They're empty buckets, but I mean, Chris Paul going to get you, a dub, 10 assists, and run the team, not turn the ball over. You feel me? So
I think in terms of like off season, who's easiest for a place, it would be kind of Devin Booker, only in the sense that like you can find someone to get you like, maybe not Devin Booker production, but like, cool little 18, 20-ish. You can kind of find that somewhere. Whereas finding someone to do what Chris Paul does is a little bit harder.
Right.
But in the sense of like, who would you just rather be injured? Like, one of them has to be injured with no replacement other than what they have on the team. Like, I think it's both. I think if one of them's out, like, they're done.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
But like, I just because Devin Booker's a better player.
He is, but to be a floor general is so important, man.
I
Chris Paul
know.
does things that no other point guard is doing, like
You know
as
what?
far
You
as
know what it is.
controlling his team.
I feel like if DeAndre Ayton wasn't as mediocre as he is without Chris Paul, then I would say like Devin Booker's more important. Like if DeAndre Ayton was like maybe not exactly like Joel Embiid, but like Joel Embiid, like how people thought he was going to be. If he was at least maybe like Karl Anthony Towns type or Karl Anthony Towns talent level, right? And he didn't need Chris Paul like to spoon feed him like buckets. Then I would say Devin Booker is more valuable. But the problem is the way DeAndre Ayton is like DeAndre Ayton without Chris Paul is like kind of a bust. Like before Chris Paul came, I mean, I won't say bust, but like he wasn't Anthony Bennett level bust.
Oh jeez.
But like, he wasn't really number one overall pick, especially in the draft with Luka, Trae Young. I think was Colin Sexton in that draft too, I think. I think he was. I think Sexton was in there. And Sexton, frankly, is better than DeAndre Ayton, in my opinion, without Chris Paul.
Yeah, I agree with that.
With Chris Paul, it's different because Chris Paul can he's like Chris Paul's sort of my player on the court sometimes. But yeah, that series is now it's interesting now though with Devin Booker being out.
Yeah,
because like McCollum can get you some buckets. Brandon Ingram's a baller, so it's kind of like I can see it, and I also feel like Chris Paul is just cursed. Like it was wild though, because like he goes everywhere he goes, he makes the team better. He's led now 3 teams to like the most wins in franchise history, and like he was there when the New Orleans Hornets did it.
Oh, okay.
The Rockets. Granted, a big portion of the Rockets one was like James Harden, but like
Harden,
he was there, right?
Yeah,
and it happened. And then Clippers as well, and now the Suns. So 4 teams.
That's valid.
Led to like their best overall record. Well, at least he's been a part of the team being the best overall record. The only one where it wasn't like
just got to say something though.
Yeah, but then something happens in the postseason and they lose.
Yeah, but we got a lot of injuries this postseason though.
Honestly,
I don't think a lot of major injuries, but definitely could be series changing, possibly. I saw there's a first team all injured playoffs list. There was
does Kawhi make that list? Is the fact that he's been hurt not count?
No, now that you mentioned Kawhi, I want to say one thing, man.
Well, they're in the playoffs.
Kawhi is wasting his whole career. He's wasting his whole career playing safe.
But my thing is, hey man, you're a 2-time Finals MVP. Like, shoot, what you got to gain?
Yeah, but like, dude is in his prime though, and it sucks. Like, because I wasn't his biggest fan at first in San Antonio, but he started improving offensively. I'm like, damn, this dude's good. And that Toronto run was so crazy. He had nothing but my respect, and I was like, but
it would have been so cool if he stayed in Toronto.
Oh yeah,
and just been like the guy there.
Yeah,
But it's also wild to like win a championship and leave.
Yeah, right.
Like not many people win a championship. Like, all right, cool.
I don't think people realize how insane that was. And I know Golden State was hurt and blah blah blah, but dude pulled up for once. They threw him in Toronto thinking he wasn't gonna do anything. They shipped him there for like punishment and ends up winning a championship. That was just remarkable.
Then just says peace somehow.
Yeah, that just bounces. Like that's insane.
But in fairness, I do understand him leaving because I think he understood the only one because Golden State was hurt. And if I want to actually win it like again, like I gotta like leave and go somewhere else.
Right.
Because it's like Golden State was hurt. LeBron had just left the East, which is the reason they even made it out the East anyway to begin with.
Yeah.
Milwaukee was coming. Like they would have been an elite team for sure. But because that offseason, I think KD and Kyrie went to Brooklyn that offseason. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's like, all right, they're coming in town. I can't stay here.
No.
But good, and also good on Toronto. Speaking of them for not getting swept.
Yeah.
Them and I think the Nuggets just beat the Warriors today.
Yep.
Which is always funny when it's like, oh, let me win one game.
Yeah.
Like we can lose like 4-1, but we getting
I
swept
think
is
the
where we draw
wins
the
are just
line.
so pointless, but it just drags out the series. But it is what it is.
How crazy would it be if like Brooklyn's the only team that gets swept?
I'd
Because
be
they very well
I'd
might be
be
the only
shocked.
team to get swept.
I'd
And
really
it's
be
like,
shocked.
I mean, what does that do for like KD's legacy?
I was thinking about that. I was like, I kind of want to like not say it stains him, but he's actually playing like all-time bad. Like if you really sit down and watch the games, dude is just throwing the ball away. He gets like almost like he can't handle it. Like
they're getting physical with him. He's not able to handle it, which is like granted. So Boston's like a very, very good defensive team, right? Between what Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, Robert Williams, who is coming back.
He played last game.
Yeah.
Bit.
So like they have, and then like they have a lot of like tall athletic wings, so like I get it, but like come on now.
Oh, it's all time bad.
But like they have 3 people who are like top 10 defensive player of the year voting.
Oh shit.
Like I think was it, I don't know if it was Grant or Robert Williams, one of those two. And then Marcus Smart who won it, and I think Jaylen Brown or someone else was in there. But they had like 3 people in the top 10 for like the
what's tough about that series too that I noticed is as much as I like Kyrie, he can't guard a soul. He can't guard.
I mean, he's not that.
Yo.
But who's he trying to guard though? Like,
Jaylen Brown, Tatum.
Okay,
between Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Smart, can he guard either of those 3?
Okay, first off, no. But also, why are you asking 6'2.5", 6'3" Kyrie to guard them? Like, because again, Kyrie,
every time he's guarding someone, they go past him, and then he has to rely on Drummond, who can't stop fouling, and it just looks bad. If you know your hoops, it look bad because
but I also feel like it's kind of in a similar sense of the way teams will target Trae Young or Steph Curry. Granted, Kyrie's better defensively than both of them, but like it's in a similar fashion the way or you target, you get switched. But I mean,
I just think like it's just so pivotal in the series because they need everything they can basically.
You know what it sounds like they need? Ben Simmons. Too bad he's his little back hurts. But speaking of the Celtics in that series, you see Paul Pierce came out and said that he thinks Tatum is surpassing Kevin Durant. Like he says we're currently watching Tatum past Kevin Durant.
Honestly, hold on.
Go ahead.
Let me say something because Paul Pierce is right at you, bro. Stop talking, please. Stop talking, please. Because stop. One thing about that is let people be great in their own right. Stop comparing. Stop saying who's surpassing who. Tatum is playing great. KD is great already. Tatum has not done things that KD has done. KD has finished Bron multiple times in the playoffs. He's
wait, all right, time out.
He didn't finish him.
Time out. Okay, yes. He put, the little works cited page onto the final group paper, right? That's what he did. Like, come on. No. Okay. Maybe that was a little bit extreme, but like the point is though, like those were not fair teams. Like,
it was not a fair team.
He put the finishing touches on it, but like LeBron was working with who? Kevin Love.
I understand, but the only thing I'll give KD is that he joined that team and became the best player on that team and led that team, and he did.
Yeah, it's very easy. It's very easy to lead the team when Steph Curry is attracting like 3 defenders, and you get to sit there and just.
Man, listen, I watched like 2 finals straight where KD hit a shot in Bron's face and finished that dude. So
no.
I'm just saying
he did. He did hit the shot. I can't take that away from him, and I'll give him credit for being clutch and hitting clutch shots. However, again, with that team, he could have missed that clutch shot, lost the game, and they would have won the next game by like 20.
Okay. All I'm saying is that Tatum has not accomplished these type of feats that KD has accomplished. So, like I said, let Tatum be great in his own right. To say he's better than KD is just so stupid.
Also, let's be real. Like, if you were just a fantasy draft, right? Like you playing 2K, you're just doing like a random fantasy draft for all the players, right? For one season, who you taking, KD or Tatum? It's KD, and it's not a debate. So,
and one last thing I want to say about that is that if you notice this playoffs, a lot of I call them next gen, a lot of the next gen players are taking over. The Lucas of the world, John Morant, Anthony Edwards, Tatum, like the
everyone
torch
else
is
because everyone else is getting old.
yeah, the torch is getting passed. So feel me?
Probably why LeBron felt the need to tweet something. He was like, "Oh no, all these young cats." It's one thing Steph Curry's balling out, but you got Jalen Brunson dropping 40 points. No, let me tweet something out there.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
But
the torch is getting passed, so it is what it is.
also, I think then you kind of left off with the whole Paul Pierce thing. Is this is the same man who thinks he's better than Dwayne Wade? By default, his opinions don't matter at all. At all.
I want to know what goes through his head. Like I
nothing,
want to know if he's dead.
Nothing goes through his head. No, he is. The thing is, he is dead serious. That's the unfortunate part about it. Like he's dead ass about what he's saying, but it's just like, yo, like, shut up.
Right.
Like you think he had a quote saying, "Oh yeah, if I played with if I had that stacked Heat team, and if I played with Shaq or whatever, I'd have 5 or 6 rings too." Like first off, Shaq in Miami was not prime Shaq.
Yeah.
Right? He wasn't the same Shaq that like Kobe had, first off. Second of all, you had your own big three.
Right.
Like you literally had it.
Right.
Like, the reason LeBron's big three, the Miami big three was the thing, was because of your big three. So like, what do you like? And that's what I hate about it. It's just like, yo, you can't be that dishonest with yourself. Like you are well aware. Like, great, say what you want about the Heat and their big three. We can have that debate later. But like, they had their big three to counteract your big three. Like, just because your big three was trades instead of free agency doesn't change the fact that it wasn't a big three.
Right.
Right. And you only won one championship out of it. But it's like, it's just like, why would you say that? But again, like, hey man, shout out to Paul Pierce, dog. He's probably outside somewhere, with some more strippers, smoking some more weed, not putting it on live this time.
That dude is crazy. Yeah, he's living his best life.
Bro, that video.
And the funniest part about it, I said in my group chat, he what did we say? He lost it all for like 200 viewers or something. It was like
that's because it was at like 2:30 or something, like late hour.
Ridiculous.
It's just like only like no one was watching it. And my thing is like, yo, like why would you like? Granted, you're Paul Pierce, right? You have money, right? You could probably go wherever else and get another job. So it's not like he needed that job that desperately. Yeah. But my thing is just like, what are you doing? Because he also like, just why are you like, you know what I mean? Like, and does he like? Bro, it was funny because it was so unnecessary. He did all that
completely.
For but that's such a Paul Pierce thing to do, though.
Yeah,
it's to flex for 200 people and lose your job over it.
I'm telling you, man, he don't think straight, but I'm sure he got money, so what we say don't matter.
That is true.
Yeah.
But I don't care how much money you have, Paul Pierce. Your opinion is still stupid, and you should shut up.
I agree.
It was cool when he was on the ESPN countdown or NBA countdown thing because you were getting clowned by people. So you were like the butt of the joke. But now that you're not, and you're not in the media, like, shut up. Retire. Live life. Be happy. Smoke some weed, caress some strippers, whatever it is you want to do with your life. I'm actually, keep being stupid. So we have shit to talk about. Now I think about it. You know what I mean? Because I'll take any chance I get to shit on Paul Pierce. Mr. Oh, I gotta go use the bathroom and I got cramps. Bro, man, that story still is one of the funniest things to me. Like, you telling me you can't hold it? He denies that's what happened, but it's like,
I know.
Nah. This man had to go boo boo and said, "Yo, people get a wheelchair."
That dude is just ridiculous, man. But yeah, shout out Paul Pierce, man. You a clown.
Bro. I don't know about we love you. I don't really rock with you like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I also just don't like Boston. I don't like anything about Boston. That's it. That's the whole rant. I don't like Boston. No shade to no one has been in Boston. I know a couple people who live in Boston. I'm sure you guys are nice people. But not for me. Not going to be. For those who aren't aware, we just had some little technical difficulties that cut my rant short. Probably for the best. I don't think I need to go on a whole anti-Boston rant. I don't need to cut out a whole subsection of subscribers we don't even have yet.
Yeah.
So with that being said, before I go on and say anything else stupid that's going to lose subscribers we still don't have yet. Thank you everyone for joining us on the second episode of Born Winners Podcast. We appreciate you coming out. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, listen to us on Apple Music, Spotify, anywhere you get your podcasts and stuff like that. To anyone who's listening through the apps, we also got a YouTube. We actually see our faces and whatnot. So shout out to all the people who are supporting. Shout out to Boston.
Boston, man, they're gonna be coming for your head soon.
Hey man, I don't give a damn. It's Boston. I ain't scared of no one from Boston. So
yes, sir. Well, it's a wrap, brother.
Appreciate y'all. Peace.
Deuce.